Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly tarot forecast here on Dove and Serpent Tarot. This is for the month of September 2022, and we're going to see what messages come through for you. This is basically a general reading. Anything could really happen. I don't know what direction this is going to take. So whatever is on your mind, whatever questions you have, whatever situation that you're in right now, I'm hoping that this reading will give you some clarity and some insight into what is going on. So we're just going to see what messages we get for Cancer for September 2022. Ooh. Okay, interesting. We've got the Prince of Discs. Let's put that into a little bit of... Ooh, we have also the Knight of Swords. A lot of swords, a lot of court cards here. This is going to be an interesting one. Okay, first of all, we've got these two people in conflict. Okay, Earth and Air don't get along so well. So I think if you this month are the more practical person, the person who is focused on just getting things done, doing what you gotta do, trying to have some kind of success, trying to, pay your bills and make ends meet, trying to get the work done, right? Whatever that means for you this month, I think that's where your focus is. I think you're trying to just get stuff done, do what you gotta do, right? Take care of business. That's where the focus is for you. But we have this Knight of Swords that's just like swooping down into your situation. And I think this is somebody that's coming really with, maybe not good news, maybe not bad news, but someone is just coming and really, really interfering. And this is the Knight of Swords. So this is kind of a person who is a little bit overconfident, has this little bit of authority, or they think they do. And I think that they're coming into your life thinking that they can tell you what to do. They can kind of tell you maybe, oh, you're doing things wrong, or you should do things differently. Someone's coming in with some kind of dominating opinions, and I think that you are not really having it. I don't think that you're going to put up with that. I don't know what message they really have for you. I see that you are in a pretty stable place now. I think maybe last month or maybe at the beginning of this month, things are really going to settle for you emotionally. I think you had a lot going on in the last couple of readings that might have involved some kind of emotional instability, emotional upset, just some emotional readings I think we had for you. But I think now things are starting to stabilize. You're in a good place. Whether you're in a relationship or not, I think you're very just kind of happy in where you are right now in terms of your emotions. Okay, so I think that with these 6 cups here, the waters are still a little bit choppy. Things aren't exactly perfect, and things aren't as amazing maybe as they could be, but they're stable, they're harmonious, things are good. Okay, they maybe aren't great, but they are definitely good, and you just feel a good balance in things right now. And I think that kind of balance is what's given you the opportunity to just focus on you, focus on work, focusing on business, focus on getting things done. But then someone comes in and just kind of is, I don't know, they're a chatterbox, they're kind of bossy, they're very opinionated, and they just are coming into your situation now, like trying to tell you what to do. I think trying to really just like interfere almost. And I say interfere because in the immediate future we have the 8 of Swords. The keyword for this card is interference. So I really think that whoever this person is that just kind of swoops into your life this month is just kind of getting in the way. And I don't know if this is an old friend, if this is just someone that maybe you thought you had got rid of, but now they're just back and they're just really opinionated, really just kind of bossy and just getting in the way. And they think that they can just come into your life and tell you what to do and just get in the way. And they're just distracting you really from all of this hard work that you're doing taking care of business the way you do, they just think they can come in and just interfere with that. And they think that whatever they have going on, whatever it is in their life that they're going through, they want to come and they want to tell you all about it. But it's just like you've got so much else to do. You don't have time to just sit there and let somebody else come and dominate your time. And I see that they are trying to dominate you. We have the Emperor here as kind of an overshadowing influence. Like this is that heavy card that is just kind of saying what this whole situation is about. It's about somebody trying to dominate your time and your energy, and they're interfering with the work that you're doing. So whoever this is, now again, I'm not saying that you shouldn't be there for your friends, that you shouldn't always try to be of service to people who are in need, especially people who are going through significant things, which we'll get to in a second. But to let somebody completely dominate your time, dominate your life, and interfere with the work that you're doing, there has to be a line drawn somewhere, right? And with the Emperor card, I do feel like they are really trying to dominate things. They're really, maybe not even consciously trying to do this, but they're swooping in with their issues. They have to be the priority. It's all about them, and they need your time now. You have to stop what you're doing and focus on them. Give them everything because they need you right now. And I think it really is a bit overwhelming. It's a bit domineering, and it's not really welcomed. Okay, I think that you're in a spot where you can just, you're happy, you're healthy, things are flowing, life is pretty darn good, and you just want to do you. You just want to focus on your work, taking care of your business, getting your stuff done. But they just are swooping in with this dominating attitude that is just interfering with your plans and the work that you're doing. Okay, so I don't know who this person is exactly. Again, it could be a friend that you thought you got rid of. It could be a family member. It could just be, someone in your life that maybe you used to be close with, but you're not so much anymore. Someone who you never really wanted to be close with, but you just couldn't really seem to get rid of them. I do see, though, that this person is not just a brand new person. I think this person has been in your life before, and they've been mean. They've been, I don't know how else to put it, but they just haven't been all that nice to you. They've been someone that is very concerned with themselves and what they're going through, and maybe they only kind of come around when they need something. It might be one of those kind of people, and not even like need something like money or something, but just need someone to listen to them. They just need someone to tell them it's going to be okay, or to tell them that they're doing the right thing, or just someone to focus on them, because they're such like almost just like a sympathy vampire or an energy vampire, where they need all of this from you, all of this support from you, but they don't offer anything in return. They don't kind of return that love and support that they are kind of demanding from you with this very demanding Emperor energy. They're just swooping in and demanding all of your time, all of your attention, all of your energy, but they're not giving anything back. Or what they do give back is just kind of hurtful, disrespectful, and that's what we get with the Nine of Swords, that I think they've been here before with you. And you've gone through this before with them, and you know that they're demanding all of this from you, and they're not giving anything in return except for harshness, for disrespect, and just kind of just being hurtful, really. And I think, again, that you have this attitude because, look, we have the Knight of Discs and the Prince of Discs. So the Prince of Discs, this is where you're at now. This is what you're doing. This is your focus for the month. Taking care of your business, getting your stuff done, focused on you and your life and the things around you, and you're trying to just get stuff done. And I think in terms of your situation with this person coming in, I think you need to maintain that discs attitude, that earth attitude that we saw with the Prince, but this time take it up a notch to the Knight of Discs. And this is the authority. This is your steadfast resolve to not allow this person to interfere with your life, not let this person upset the work that you're doing, upset the emotional harmony that you've achieved. And you have to really take control of the situation and really be firm. Okay, that's what we see with the Knight of Discs, is you just taking charge and being in control, being firm, and having that resolve to direct this person right the heck out of your life again. Okay, and in terms of what's going on with them, like I said, we were going to see maybe what was going on. We have the Death card. So I think that this person really is coming to you now because they're going through some major changes in life. They had some kind of major event happen, and now they need you. They need your support, your energy. And, by all means, give them whatever support you feel is necessary or that they deserve, or that, you're capable of giving them. But do not let them dominate. Do not let them interfere with the work that you're doing, and do not let them upset your stability and your security and safety, because whatever they're going through ultimately is on them. And again, I don't want to seem like I'm being cold, where you shouldn't offer support or service to other people who are in need, especially when they're going through a major life event. But there has to be a line drawn somewhere. You can't let this person really dominate your entire life and upset everything that you've been working so hard to achieve. Okay, so that, I think, is where they're coming from, that they're going through something quite significant, quite major in their life, and that's why they're coming to you, and they're needing all of this from you, all of this energy and support. Right, they're very needy right now. And I think the concern here is that, they're going to upset that stability that you have. I think, like we were talking about before, you went through some rather rough patches, or, there's been some kind of more emotional things going on with you in the recent past, the last couple weeks, last couple months, and things now have stabilized. Things aren't great, but they're pretty darn good. And I think that the concern here is that they're going to kind of fall back into a little more rocky, a little more choppy, rough waters. So the concern, I think, for me at least, is that this person is going to kind of make you take a step backwards in terms of your emotional stability and your security in life right now. I think if you allow this person to come and dominate you with all of their stuff and their needs, I think it's going to upset you, and it's going to push you back a couple steps. Okay, so that's the concern. I think that is what we don't want to happen. Okay, and that's what the Four of Cups represents in this position, is what we don't want to happen. We don't want our Six of Cups to drop down a couple notches to a Four of Cups, or where we're starting to head back into those choppy waters. Okay, so that's the risk. That's what you don't want to happen. All right. Now, in terms of the more long-term outcome here, we see the Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight also showed up with the Ace of Swords. Okay, so with the Eight of Swords, this was the interference in your life, in your work, and your business, the stuff that you're trying to get done. You saw that this person is trying to interfere with that. Again, maybe not consciously, but their needs, their neediness is kind of interfering with the plans that you have in life and the things that you are working toward. Now, with the Eight of Wands, we see the Eight again, but this time it's in the suit of Wands, and it's fiery energy. And it now is, rather than all of that, all of that active air energy coming into your life and just confusing things and causing this whirlwind, this is the fire energy coming out of you and really quickly clearing this whole situation up. So I think that you're going to do what needs to be done, and whether this is, being that shoulder to cry on, or just, offering this person whatever support you can, but doing it in a way that is just straight to the point and done and over and moving on. It's not something that's just going to linger around. So this is really quick action here. This is you clearing this situation up as fast as possible, with the best possible outcome. So I think that as quickly as this person swoops into your life and causes this kind of uproar, I think you're going to be able to quickly and swiftly usher them back out again with whatever support or help or assistance that you are willing to offer that you think is appropriate. But the main idea is that you're going to wrap this up rather quickly so you can get back to business and you can continue focusing on your growth, your health, your wealth, and getting all of your stuff done. Okay, which is coming back to these earth cards. And this is, again, this is you focusing on what you have to do for your life and not letting anyone else swoop in and dominate and control and interfere and upset your life and your work and what you've got going on. So again, I don't want this to sound like I'm advising like you just to turn people away who are in need or be cold, nothing like that. But I think there has to be a line drawn, and you offer what you can to people, but you can't let them walk all over you and completely drain you of your vitality and your energy. So Cancer, I think this is it's going to be a difficult month for you. I think I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Doesn't seem like a real happy situation or a really welcomed situation, but it's going to end well, I think. And this is going to be in large part because you are maintaining this very confident, very steadfast, very resolved attitude to not let this person walk all over you and drain you, with what they have going on in their needs and their neediness. Okay, so Cancer, thank you very much for letting me read for you today. There is an extended version of this reading that you can check out by becoming a member of this channel. All of the information for that is down in the description box. Again, this was your monthly tarot forecast for September. Thank you so much.